late? Or is it early? Or are we just on time? I don't know, but I got time today. I'm up kind of late. I actually went to bed early and then woke up and now I have like all this energy. So that's really where we are. So my regular crew, I don't know if you guys are gonna be around because it's super late. So maybe this will be a new crew that'll be around, or other late night creepers. But hey guys, how y'all doing? I am gonna do a collective late night read. Mika, okay, the gang is in here, even though it's late as hell. I don't know if it's late or early, but we in this bitch. What up, Mika? We in this bitch. Are you normally up at this time? Everybody is knocked out in my house, and I'm up washing clothes, getting my boyfriend ready for work tomorrow. I'm doing everything under the sun. We had a detoxing of the phone today. It's 9:27 here. Oh, it's early. You like, baby, it's early here. We detoxed from our phones. No phones. We're going on a detox. But I usually be sleeping around 7. But lately I've been up. Me too. Damn, Trina up too? Oh my God, this is crazy. Trina, I know your ass gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know why we up. And I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm up. I'm gonna use the energy. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna do a reading. That's exactly what I said to myself. And then guess what? Y'all up too. So it's like, dang, homie. All right, well, let's get into it. Shoot, we up, we chilling, we are vibing. Let's have some fun. I don't know what time I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. All right, so let's get it, collective. What do y'all need to know at this time? What do you guys need to know at this time? Yes, I do, but I am at night owl, trying to be sleeping. Yeah, I used to never be an out night owl, but now, I mean, I go to sleep early. I go to sleep around 7 or 8, but because we slept so much today, now I'm awake. I was pretty sure my boyfriend want to be awake, but he can't because he got to go to work. All right, it says nothing is yet set in stone, all right? But it was in reverse, so something is moving into a more concrete state, collective. All right, let me see what's brewing. But something is moving into a more concrete state, all right? Nothing is set in stone. Something is set in stone. Ooh. Okay, something is about to be concrete when it comes to someone dealing with a lot of drama, okay? So if you're dealing with somebody and they are very problematic, there is about to be something that is about to be set in stone, like a judgment is going to be passed, all right? And this is just how the situation has to play out with whoever this is that's full of drama, all right? Let's see what else is going on. What else does my collective need to know at this time? Dang. All right. Whoever this is, they're going to feel like luck is just not on their side. They're going to feel like they got dealt with a really bad hand. Okay. Ooh. This could be a girl who acts like a tomboy. This could be a girl who hates pink. What's up? How you doing? All right. So right now we have a narrative here, guys. And basically this narrative is just saying that there's something about to be concrete. This could be somebody being let go or just something that's pretty uncomfortable, but definitely have to be dealt with. And this is because somebody is always problematic. So this person is always bringing some kind of drama. And luck is just not on this person's side. So this person could be feeling like they're having like an ongoing streak of bad luck. But the main reason why this is happening is because somebody constantly starts problems. Dang, I think the camera is dirty. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Because somebody starts a lot of problems, and because of that, this person may feel like luck is not on their side. You know, they don't get dealt lucky hands. It's always a problem. They always got something to pay or something to, pay out to. But this is set in stone because this person starts problems. This person is chaotic. Luck is not on their side. So for you, okay, ripping this upside down, luck is on your side all the time. You could be getting the energy from a Sagittarius. This Sagittarius probably did some grimy things to you, and because of that, karma is on your side. Your luck is set in stone because you're not problematic and you don't start drama. What else is going on for my collective that they need to know at this time? Okay, a lot of you guys have been doing really good when it comes to your time management. You've been really delegating the time that is needed to do different things, whether it be straighten up your house, clean up your stuff, clean out your car, you know what I mean? Whatever this is, you haven't been hitting it with stress. You're like, okay, I'm just going to do this one thing at a time. And that's actually beneficial for you. All right. Even though there's been a lot of stuff going on. Even managing your time wisely. Ty? I felt like somebody was moving around. Okay. All right. I'm like, is it my kid or is it my baby? If it was my baby, I would have heard him get up because you can't not hear him. All right. So there's a lot of people thinking about if you're showing the world who you really are. What's up? How you doing? And that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, especially when you got stuff you need to do. Because a lot of times you guys feel like, well, why they worried about me, Ashley? Like, why they got to be discussing me? Why they got to talk about me? But with this Aquarius energy, it's because you're authentic. It's because you're real, okay? So show the world the real you and sideways. You know, whoever this is, they're saying that you're a fake, you're a phony, you're a facade, you're not really this and you're not really that. But in actuality, you are who you are, especially when you do weird stuff, okay? When you do stuff that's out of the box, you're isolating yourself. You're putting a target on your back. And it takes a lot of pride, courage, integrity, and even consistency to keep up those things if it's really a facade. You see what I'm saying? But when you're just somebody who just goes with the crowd, it's not very hard to just be boring. It's not really hard to just be normal. All you got to do is, conform, all right? Fit in where you fit in. So at this particular time, like a lot of people are thinking about, showing their authentic side. Now, for some of you guys, you couldn't be inspiring other people to be authentic. And then for others of you, you being authentic, you being on this platform and somebody coming here to make fun of you or mock you or belittle you is actually showing other people to be like, dang, I really shouldn't be doing this, okay? And it's also taking the good luck from those people and stripping it and adding it to you. Now, these are spiritual laws that have been around for a really long time. So sometimes when y'all see people and you be like, dang, actually, why they got dealt such a bad deal? You know what I mean? They didn't, okay? Especially people who are mentally challenged or stuff, and they come into this more, they reincarnate in that body. They choose that body, just like you choose your functioning body. Mentally challenged people, they choose their body too. And what that does is it allows them to cut off a lot of karma off their bloodline. So when you are mentally challenged, you are challenged. The people who helped you put themselves in challenging predicaments to help you to overcome challenges. It's the hardest thing to overcome, but it's the longest wait time because the people who want to get in those bodies actually, like I said before, shed off a lot of karma off their time because so many people go out their way to help them. So many people inspired kindness, inspire aiding, inspire putting their goods and needs on the back burner for this person. Okay, so on the other side, the spiritual side, there's a long list, a long wait line for mentally challenged kids, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Because you're like, girl, that's a lot. But you do fight off a lot of years when you do that. Now, when you reincarnate into a regular body, you just have regular things, you know, choosing yes or no, if you're going to overcome, if you can't, things of that nature. So it's not really as challenging. It's actually a lot harder when you're not in a mentally challenged body, okay? So a lot of you parents who have kids who have disorders and stuff, you're like, why did God do this to me? You actually signed up for that because it was going to shut off a lot of karma off that kid's life when they reincarnate again without that, okay? Or when you reincarnate again, you won't have that. You'll have a more easier life. So you chose to do it this time around. All right. So a lot of people thinking about how you've always been yourself, you've always been authentic. And not only that, with this Aquarius energy, you've always been like optimistic, you know? You've always been like, hell yeah, you should start that. Or definitely, man, I can see you doing that. You've always been very encouraging with Aquarius energy. And it doesn't matter what it is. Like whoever you are, people think you'll jump to job and be successful at all 9 of them or all 8 of them. But they do think very highly of you. Like people, this is thought. What else does the collective need to know at this time? It's another thought. All right, your hard work is paying off. So somebody does see that there is some kind of form of consistency that you keep up with, whatever that may be in. But somebody does see like when you do that, you do get to live a certain life. You get to move a certain way. You get to act a different way. And whoever this is, they are paying attention to that. And this could be this Capricorn, all right? You have a Capricorn that is thinking about you, and they're thinking about how you've always been hardworking. You've always put a lot of energy towards things, and you've constantly reinvented yourself. Now, this could be a Capricorn that's inspiring you because Capricorns are hard worker, okay? And Capricorns be doing what they need to do. But sometimes they work really hard in areas, you know what I'm saying, that's not really as like beneficial long term, or don't stack their money up as well. Okay, so with this Capricorn, just know with this energy, as you keep putting energy into the grid, it will pay off. Okay, they're little strives that make a big ripple in the greater effect. Okay, I hear crickets in your background. 777-888. Good luck. Yeah, I'm in my office, and my office is actually downstairs, so I'm super close to the crickets. Okay, yeah, it is a beautiful sound, actually. It's like when I heard something moving around, I think it was the washing machine, the dryer. But I am going to have to go up there and put some stuff in the dryer and move it over. All right, so somebody is mad that you already know the tea. So they acting like whatever you talking about is a lie. They making sure they put in certain narratives out there so it look like you don't know what you're talking about. But somebody's mad that you already know the tea. Somebody mad that you already know everything that's going on. And they feel like they got a leak in their camp. They feel like they, you know, somebody is like leaking information or something, but nobody's doing any of this. It's really easy to spot somebody struggling. It's really easy to spot somebody who just don't got it. You know what I mean? Because normally they're upset, they're problematic, they're full of drama, they're chaotic. They like Tasmanian devils. When people are very happy in their life, they're not bitter, they're not jabbing, they're not doing all those different things. Okay. Sending love and light. Thank you, Michael. Okay. All right. So somebody is mad that you already know everything that's going down. You already know the tea. So whoever this is, they're like, that's not what's happening. That's not what's going on. But that's really what's going on. Okay. It's crazy. All right. But they just don't want you to know, or they don't want people to feel like you do know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Whoever this is, they hate that you expect powerful changes, and powerful changes do come. Now, also, this person feels like you expect powerful changes and they actually happen to them too. So whoever this is, you could speak about the positive and you could speak about the negative, but they both come to pass, all right? Your commitment is being tested. So your relationship could be tested right now. So just know that, you know, in this trimester or whatever this is that you're going through, you will be tested in your relationship, all right? And it says you are very close to your goal. This is saying that you are going to have a lot of trials and tribulations in this relationship or in this career field, and you're not really at the point where it's not happening anymore, okay? Yes or no questions are $1.11, okay? It's going to be hard for you to see the bigger picture because some of you guys could feel like it's not time for y'all to move up in life or something like that. But there is a lot of hard work that still needs to be done. You still need to also have faith in your dreams, which basically means this job could get you all the way where you need to go as a stepping stone, but you might not get promoted in this job. Now, this is not for everybody. For some of you guys, you are going to be promoted, but you're second rank. Okay, so there's somebody who is above you, and that's just because this person has been at the company for a long time, but this person is going to leave soon. Okay, and you're actually going to be up for promotion. They're going to retire early or do something before this promotion even gets to them. Okay, they're gonna say, well, I just want to leave, and now this big salary is gonna come to you. Now, if you don't go for the gusto when they give you this, they're gonna give you a lower salary, like more money than you have right now, but lower than that position. You need to fight for more money. I know you're scared, or you might feel like, dang, I'm kind of young, but yeah, you can up it between at least 10 grand. So you can do 7 or 10 grand, and they will still give you this money. Okay, because it's really like 30 grand that's a chop that they're actually trying to cut off, and then maybe make like an assistant for you out of that money, or take that money and just pocket it all together. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And that's not for everybody, that's for some of you guys. Okay, all right, so what y'all need to know is there's somebody here that's total drama, that's still in your energy here. Whoever this is, they mad because you know certain things, or it feels like you can just kind of like read this person, and they hate that aspect about you because they feel like you're right. Okay, we're gonna go to the Kipper. It's been a minute since I've been at the Kipper, so we're gonna bust it open with the Kipper. If you guys want your own cards on this late night read, you can get 4 cards for $18.88. Or you can do yes or no questions for $1.11. Now, you guys can PayPal, Cash App. You could do whatever you like, okay? And I am telling you, I'm not going. All right, I don't know where that came from, but you sent it. Where? Let me get my yes or no questions ready for y'all. Are you PayPal? No, I didn't get your yes or no. Where did you send it? I haven't gotten it. You sent it via Cash App? Oh. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, you good. All right, but I'll get the yes or no questions ready just in case you're the one to knock them out the gate. I think Trina got one too, so let me still find the cards. I know they up here somewhere. Hold on. Where they at? Where the hell are the yes or no cards? All right, I got it. Let me find out where they are, though. I thought they were in my face, but they're not. Victorious. Where are the yes or no questions? I know y'all like, Ashley, you use your cards every day. Like, why you don't ever know where they are? Y'all have a really good... Oh, here they go. All right, so let's get it on the road. So if you guys want yes or no questions, those are $1.11. You can run those up as much times as you like, okay? All right, so I am, and then Trina. I am. Yes or no? Oh, this is not in the next couple of months. Something could be happening in the next couple of months, but the crazy part is that this card does not belong, okay? All right, I am. But something could be happening for you in the next couple of months dealing with what you asked. I am. I am. This don't supposed to be here neither. It's no. Trina. It's no for you to learn from experience and old ways no longer work, okay? So something that you wanted to implement has changed or something like that. So both of you guys got no, okay? But you can come back as many times as you want to and ask yes or no questions. So don't hesitate. You had two things that was not supposed to be there, but I never really think it's not supposed to be there. But one of them did say the next couple of months, so that could be of some form of significance. Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on with the Kipper. What does my collective need to know at this time? When it comes to the Kipper, what y'all need to know? What y'all need to know when it comes to the Kipper? All right, there's somebody in your energy, y'all. Whoever this is, they hiding real good. They feel like you exposed them in some kind of way. This is someone who is very immature. We have mature woman in reverse. So this is somebody who is catty, low vibrational. I don't know who the hell this lady is, okay? Now, this girl could be older in age. They could look a little pruny, just older than you, sour. And it doesn't mean that this person is older than you. It just means that they look like life has really, like, beat their ass, okay? And whoever this is, they're hella immature. They're not problematic. They don't solve problems well. Okay, but this person is crowning your read. Whether you're in this distorted feminine energy or this is somebody that's in yours, but whoever this is, this person is very immature. All right, what's going on with this immature woman that's in the collective's energy? What do we need to know about this person that's immature, collective? Okay. All right. So the reason why this person is so sad or just low vibrational or cussing all the time or mad all the time or just going through stuff is because they don't got it. Now, when you cannot pay your bills and you cannot make ends meet, it is very difficult. And whoever this is, they're going through a lot of despair. Okay. This also could be somebody who, when they were growing up, they had a pet dog or something. But this is somebody who just, you know, is going through a lot. They're not working. You know, they could be, I don't know, whatever this is, it's because of their own speech. This has been coming out so much, okay? So there's somebody here. I think he woke up to use the bathroom. There's somebody here. This person is very immature. They're in a lot of despair. They don't have it. It's hard to make ends meet. This person recently could be crying, okay, or just really depressed because they just don't have it. They're going through a lot of financial upheaval right now, okay? And this is somebody who's been very immature and catty. This person thinks about all the gifts that you're receiving. Whoever this is, they feel like they supposed to be getting this, okay? So, you know, whoever this is has a lot of like rotten things that are coming to them with gifts here in reverse. The universe is not blessing this person with gifts. They're not blessing this person with new opportunities. They're not doing any of this crap because somebody is just problematic. They're only getting the sour end of the stick, whoever this is, okay? And they feel like it's coming very soon. All right. I don't know what the hell this is. You got somebody here that is just a problem. This person could always have an attitude or their face could be skinned up all the time. Okay, but whoever the hell this is not somebody who has good luck. This is somebody you really need to run away from. All right, let me see. When is all this stuff hitting the fan for this person, or is this already happening? Okay, so somebody got really bad karma. It is coming in hella thick. Things could be falling down tremendously for this person. This person could be going through a lot. They feel like everything that happened to them is bad. Some of this, they're going to be experiencing this July, or it started this July. Whoever this is, it's not worth your time to argue with them. It's not worth your time to be combative with them. 21 could be significant and 2. All right. But yeah, some of this stuff could have really jumped off in July with you and this person. Okay. But it's not really worth your time. And most of this stuff is really going to really hit the fan the next full moon. This person could be 49, okay, or they could be in their 40s. Collective, all right. So let me look a little deeper in whoever this is that's immature, that's in y'all energy. All right, why does this person not like the collective? All right. It's free to support. Thank you, love. I love you. Y'all up late tonight. Y'all like, shit, you up? I'm up. I'm like, okay. All right. Why is this immature female or male in this person's, in y'all energy? Probably, okay, based one of these people, I think it's more than one. You have one person here that feels like they want to get into crystals, they want to be spiritual, they want to do these things, so they're mimicking them from you. But this person is very corrupted at the soul. Like, they're not really nice people to begin with, but they want to portray as if they're peaceful and they have serenity, and they're trying to get peace and serenity. You can't get peace and serenity hitting the bottle, okay? So if a lot of you guys are drowning your sorrows in alcohol, you're not in no kind of peace. You're really just masking it with alcohol, because alcohol is like body snatching, and it allows different lower vibrational frequencies to jump in your body. Okay, so yeah, somebody likes how you dress, how you talk, how you look, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to copy your style. They want you to say the things that you say, speak the way that you speak, so that other people could believe that they're high vibrational too. But you can only hide this kind of shit but so much, okay? So whoever this is that's immature, they really want to be like you. They want to copy your style. They want to ride your car. They want to do what the fuck you got going on. And they think about that often, okay? But you really can't cover up if you're not right within. You really can't. I love Lauryn Hill, but it's the truth. It's going to seep out. Your relationships will end. You'll always have problematic relationship with your loved ones, okay? So it'll come out, all right? Why does this person not like the collective? Okay, this person also doesn't like you because they feel like you do stuff for clout. So whoever this is, they feel like you do all this stuff for fame. You look all pretty and handsome for fame because you just love attention. You want all the views. You don't never be left alone, and you fake. So whoever this is, they feel like you do a lot of stuff for clout. When actuality, these views are given to you because you are creative. These views, these likes, the attention you get because you're doing everything that you need to do to receive attention off of Instagram or whatever platform that you are. Whoever this person is, they're hooked on you. Now, I'm not saying that they want to eat your box or, slob on your hot dog. I'm just saying that they are so far up watching your ass, it's ridiculous. Anytime you post, anytime you do something, they're hooked to the screen. I see somebody here late night just watching, paying attention, soaking it all in. All right, this person is addicted to something or someone, but I really feel like it just has something to do with you. All right. And the reason why this person also hates you is because they're salty. Whoever this is, they could be very, very skinny, and you could probably see their backbone going through their thing. But whoever this is, they try to dress up so people will be interested in them, or they can get some kind of attention, even if this is a man. But this person is very salty. They're mad that somebody doesn't want to be in their energy anymore. This could be you. And they're also mad that ever since you left collective, they've been in a lot of despair. Can't make ends meet. Stuff just been really rough, okay? Also, this person is also mad because you're really generous to people. This is weird. So whoever this is, they're mad that you got it. They're mad that you're financially stable. They're mad that you could freely just give money out, but you're not giving it to them. You're not helping them. You're not assisting them. And they're getting really mad about that because this person feel like you owe them this money. You might have went to work, but that money that you went to work with is also entitled to them too, which is crazy. But that's what I'm saying. A mature female in reverse means I don't give a damn how you get it, but you better give it to me. This is not somebody who cares that they getting money from other women or other dudes. They don't have that kind of integrity. They just want what they want. And if they get it from you, they're like, yeah, I got you too. Whoever this is, they got hit with a really bad head of stick. Now, it's not because, when I say head of stick, it's not because, it's not fair. This is what this person did. They're wreaking chaos everywhere they go. So people are not being generous with them. And not only that, this person is obsessed with you. Like whoever this is, they're actually obsessed with you. And they're obsessed with you because you're so generous. All right. And they're obsessed because they don't have it. They're also mad because you have a lot of loyal friends around you and they have a lot of fake friends. They have people who pretend to be friends with them, but they really don't like their ass. And if they do, they have friends every couple of weeks. So they may get a new friend and then they fall out with that friend. They may get a new friend and then they fall out with their friend. And this keeps happening to this person because of the simple fact that this person is not even loyal to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this is why they keep changing friends like they change draws. And damn. All right, this person could be coming towards you for friendship. Please don't try to fix broken people, okay? They may start off like, yeah, I don't really have no friends, okay? And you might be like, wow, what happened? You're like, well, some people don't have no friends because they're Scorpios, and some people don't have no friends because they are problematic. Make sure you know the difference because somebody could be coming towards you, okay? All right, no contact when they pulling up, okay? So we doing no contact when they coming back. All right. No contact. When are they coming back? Matter of fact, give me 2 minutes. Let me move these clothes over to the dryer. Hold on, y'all. All right. Well, look like everybody up in the house. It's crazy. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. What's up? Y'all be out here for real at night. Okay. No contact when they coming back. And what are they saying? Okay. So that's where we are. All right. No contact when they coming back. And what are they saying? No contact. All right. So some of you guys, they're going to be returning by the end of the day. Okay. So we got a couple of people. Returning, okay? For some of you guys, this person could be in their 40s. They could be 46, but they will be kicking it or reaching out to you or talking back to you by the end of the day. Now, let's see what this person is coming towards you to say, okay? We are doing no contact, all right? And if you guys want your own readings, you guys can get that by, doing what you need to do. All of that is provided in the chat, okay? Collective reading, absolutely. Individuals, 5 cards for 1888. I mean, 4 cards, my bad. You could PayPal, you could Zelle. I just posted in the chat. There's nothing that's free. All right, by the end of the day, somebody is coming back to you, collective. This is somebody that you haven't talked to. How does this person feel that's coming back by the end of the day? All right. So the reason why this person is coming back by the end of the day, because they're following their intentions. There's some kind of gut feeling that they have, this sixth sense, and they just feel like they need to talk to you. You know, the universe has been showing you their name, signs, synchronicities, all these things pulling them towards you. Okay. So by the end of the day, somebody that you're in no contact with will be reaching out. All right. And they reaching out because their intuition is telling them to. What else is happening? All right. They are taking a chance. Okay. This is a leap of faith that they're taking towards you. They don't know if this is going to work or not. They don't know if this is like, you know, but they do want to make amends. They don't want the bad air no more. Okay. So they're taking a leap of faith. They're trying to be strategic, which is why they haven't really talked to you in a while, because they want learned behavior on your side or learned behavior on theirs. Okay. You know, time has passed. I learned some shit, or, you know, vice versa. This person also doesn't want to experience any new love. This person actually wants to go back to you. They feel like the love that y'all have is worth more, you know, exploring more or digging more deep into it. Okay. But they do know that y'all are past that honeymoon aspect of things, which basically just means that y'all are at a place where, you know, you really like each other, but you don't want to end it. You've invested a lot of time, but it's the rocky patch, you know? No contact. They want to reconcile. Can't make it up. All right. No contact. By the end of the day, they want to reconcile. They want a second chance. They want y'all to get back together. They miss you. Okay. All right. So let me see how they feel. All right. My biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. So this person is going to tell you exactly how they feel because they don't want to regret it. They don't want to walk away from you. All right. No contact. This person ain't reaching out from 12 months from now. This could be you. Okay. So whoever this is, this person could be in their 20s, or they could be 29, or they could be 39. They could be moving into the next category, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, or the 60s. But in 12 months from now, this is when you're going to hear from this person. All right. So no contact. How do they feel? Okay. They think about you a lot, but this person puts you in that ex-lover category. So this is somebody who feels like, you know, the distance is required because they need all that time to just move past you, get over you, work through the emotions of the relationship. Okay. So whoever this is somebody who's basically an ex-lover. They do think about your memories. They think about the old flame, the teamwork, the camaraderie. Okay. But it's going to take some time. No contact. All right. This person also let go of liquor. Okay. So if you and this person have been separated for more than a year, this person has dropped a lot of their toxic behaviors because they were associated with you, or maybe you guys did these behaviors together. But nonetheless, you know, this person has definitely overcome a lot of their addictions. And some of them were linked to being in this relationship with you, or vice versa. Okay. And this ex-lover doesn't even know this stuff. They just think that this is happening. Whoever this is that you've been separated for 12 months with no contact, the grass was actually greener where they went. So whoever this is, they may really feel like, dang, like you went somewhere and y'all have a better relationship than I did with you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, they can strongly see that things are better where they are, where your person is, or where you are, and they weren't good when this person was in their life. So it's hard for this ex-lover to peek in and see that you're doing well without them. Damn. All right, let me get their last card. Shit. All right. It says, I was wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. So this person knows that they introduced you to some really bad things, but they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? We also have 13. So whoever this is, they could have a 13-year-old. All right. But by next summer, this is when this person is going to reach out to you. All right. And let's see what's going on with this person. All right, so by the next summer, this person will be making contact with you. This person is now thinking about wedding plans, how they want to settle down, okay? But they didn't really wasn't down with your spiritual awakening. So for some of you guys, you could have been one of those people telling this person about enlightenment and understanding crystals and understanding, ancient philosophy and archetypes and all kinds of crap, okay? But they weren't interested in that shit. They only just wanted to hook up and fuck. They didn't really want to be enlightened or taught nothing or anything. They like, bitch, I just want to hit it. Okay. And whoever this is, they are experiencing a lot of stress and depression and anxiety, okay? They're very restless. When you're just living your life very easy. Now, the reason they're doing that is because they didn't really know that you were someone that was going to be influential in the future. They didn't know that you were going to be somebody who a lot of people look up to, or you just was going to have a lot of following, okay? But that's also a good thing, because whoever this was, they were only going to use you for clout. They didn't want to use you for nothing else, because they were so big on this one night stand energy. Okay, collective. So in no contact, you do have somebody who put you in a one night stand energy. And the reason why they did that, this is somebody who didn't really want to have intellectual conversations with you, not deep ones anyway. They didn't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They really just wanted to smash. You know what I'm saying? They really just wanted to get one off. They didn't really want to have an intellectual bond. But as time went on, you kind of distance yourself from this person, and they actually found out, like, indirectly from watching or indirectly from learning different things from different peers, that you're really cool. But they didn't give you that initial, respect. They gave you that, I'm not really doing that. Now, sometimes people do this because they're really hurt and they're like, oh, I got out of a really bad relationship, so I'm not really trying to invest in nobody. But investing is your penis. So you need to be very mindful of going around telling people you don't want to invest, but you still are using your parts, okay? And those are for my males, okay? Like, let's be real, okay? If you don't want to invest, wrap it up. Because as soon as you pull out that, with a vest or without a vest, you're investing. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it real. Okay. All right. The last card for them is I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. So whoever this is, they knew they did not deserve you. You know what I'm saying? They knew that, it would require consistency, talking on the phone, planning dates. And they didn't really want that. You know what I'm saying? These are sometimes these guys who ask you, do you want something casual or permanent? Even if it's casual, you still need to casually take me out on a date. You still need to treat me like a woman. And if you can't do that, if you're going to treat me like something, and y'all need to talk about these things. Y'all don't need to let these men just say, oh yeah, well, we said it was casual, so he don't got to spend no money on me. Or, he said it was casual, so he don't really got to take me out. No, if it's casual, you still need to do all the things. I might not be yours and you might not be mine, but when we around each other, you better act like you goddamn know who the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? And if these aren't the things that you're signing up for, if you're really signing up for just, meet you at the door and leave and stuff like that, those situations always end in someone feeling disrespected. You know what I mean? It always ends in like somebody being treated like a transitional situation. And no woman or man should feel that. Okay, so don't put yourself in those transitions. And if you do, don't have sex in them. Just hang out with them. Be held by those men. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I come over here and hold you every time. Well, if you ain't down for the hell, if you're not down for the cuddle, you better get on then. You better get on, because all I'm offering is the cuddle, okay? No cutty tonight, okay? So, and if a man is interested, then they will. And if they not, they're like, I don't want to do this. Who? Me and my girl, I ain't about to be laid up with you, and you need to let that one go, okay? Because he laid up with whoever he can be laid up with. And women do that crazy stuff too. Okay, so when really all they want to do is held, but they give up the poom poom, and then it'd be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna give it to this one person and he gonna be okay. No, he not gonna be okay. He gonna be doing it to everybody. So just be mindful, and when these things do happen, put your foot down. Tell these people no. You don't have to, put up with anything. You know what, y'all set the tone. And some of y'all need to realize y'all set the tone. All right, because you ain't got to put up with this stuff. All right, y'all, I'm going to go because I thought my whole house was asleep, but they really not asleep. They really just up. Okay? At least our house is completely clean. It's just a couple of things I got to do. But I love you guys. And if you guys want readings, you guys can get them at this time. I just got here. I'm sorry, beauty for ashes. My bad. I've been here since 12 something. I normally don't come at night, but I'm trying to start different things. You can get the 1888 reading if you want to. I only give discounts when I'm live, but if I'm not live, then it's really 6888. So those are one of the perks you can get while I'm here. But if not, I am going to come back live first thing in the morning. I subscribe, so I'll catch you again soon. Yes, baby, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend. You don't got to tell a friend. Right now, you could just use me for your own personal stuff. Because sometimes, you know, I've had people in the past share me, and then I fall out with them, and they be like, girl, you cannot be getting no read from that bitch. I'm like, what? Y'all, I'm not. You got to share me. You know, like, you my tarot card reader. You can't be giving her readings on me. I'm like, I'm not giving nobody no reading on nobody. All I'm doing is reading the energy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, don't share me with everybody. Don't share me with your boyfriends and stuff because it be getting crazy. That has happened too. Okay? I mean, he's like, what? He got a reading from you? I'm like, girl, I'm not getting into this with you. But, you know, it was right that he was cheating. So he was like, shit, I want to know if she cheating. I'm like, she's spying on you. What the fuck she doing? You know, you doing this and she doing this. You like, damn. I'm like, yeah. Shit. All right, y'all. I love you guys, and I will see y'all later. All right. Bye.